Hey guys, my name's Sean.
I'm Craig.
I'm Zaire.
And welcome to episode 2 of Season the Ting podcast.
Brought to you by Original Flavour.
Let's go!
So, guys, the question I'm sure that everyone wants to know is, how did your cooking journey start? How did you get into cooking? Where did it all start?
Wow. Where did it all start? You know, I never actually remember the exact, age.
Yeah.
I started cooking. I just remember the memory of seeing my mum cook ackee and saltfish and just wanting to make it myself.
Yeah.
So I just remember that memory, morning time, and my mum literally just showing me how easy it was. So I was actually quite shocked how easy it was. So I kind of got onto that quite quickly. So that was my first memory of cooking.
I think just from mum and grandma, as Craig says, just seeing them, they were always in the kitchen. So they used to make so much different recipes, not just Jamaican food.
Yeah.
Just like things like bolognese. I mean, just the way they used to season the ting, season the food, no pun intended. But just the way, the process of it, we loved. And I think the first probably thing was definitely ackee and saltfish, rice and peas, your staple stuff that I used to make on a Sunday dinner, rice and peas, jerk chicken, curry goat. And it wasn't just the meal on the day, it was the process of it. So going to the market.
Yes.
I had one thing, I used to hate going to the market and stepping.
I think we all did.
You know what it is? I used to hate stepping on the stuff on the floor. Like, you see, you got the tomatoes, I used to tiptoe. Yeah, I used to hate that. But it was the process of it, seasoning the food the night before, seasoning the food the night before. And I loved the process. And I could see that mum and grandma loved the process. And we were very close to them. Yeah. So,
what about you?
For me, do you know what? For me, it's like going round to grandma's house and Auntie Pauline's house, and there's always like loads of food there. So that my mum, she's like the last born.
Yeah.
So I feel like my earliest food memories are going to like the other family's house with a bigger gathering.
No shade, mum.
Sorry, mum.
No shade.
We got mum still.
We got mum.
But I think what you said there, gatherings though. I think gatherings is a
gathering.
big thing. Of families,
Massive.
everyone gets together.
Yeah, because
You
it's
know what I
going to be
mean?
like buffets.
Yeah.
When I was younger,
Yeah.
I used to love buffets. I know if I'm going to grandma's house, Auntie Pauline's house, there's going to be a buffet of food there.
Trust me,
Oh
trust
my
me.
days, my godmother every Sunday after church.
Which one?
My godmother, Auntie Janet. We got Auntie Janet.
Auntie Janet?
Not my auntie.
Oh, yeah,
Auntie
yeah,
Janet.
godmother
My
gets Auntie
godmother,
Janet,
Auntie
yeah.
Janet. And
Big
Janet-
J's.
Yeah, Big J's. Yeah, but we went to her house every Sunday. Not every
Yeah.
Sunday. Some Sundays I'll go there, and they literally be like a queue of young kids, like young cousins, god brothers, god sisters, literally in a buffet of her food, like on the kitchen counter. Oh, so good.
I remember
every
actually.
single meal.
I actually remember, I actually been a few times, probably not as much as you, but
Yeah.
I remember there's actually a queue going around the door
queue,
to the
queue,
bathroom and all
the
that.
queue.
And people just with the plates in their
Mad.
hand.
Mad.
But yeah,
Going
man.
back to church and evening service, like.
Yeah, full up, innit?
Plastic plates, that's
Alright,
basically
so
like, absorbing all the food, all the curry goat.
Curry goat. Listen,
But it goes to show how food's so fundamental in families and bringing people together.
Yeah.
It's just like our family. That's
So
yours as well,
key.
and yours as well.
so key, man. I think as well that I remember when
I'm laughing. I
There
don't
we
even know
go.
what's going on.
I just
Someone's
remember you remember the like the cocktail sticks with the pineapple and the cheese.
Yeah, the cheese.
And
It's a mad, when you think about it, it's a mad combo, but it actually tasted
the
banging,
pineapple cheese, was it
Yeah, I've had
pickles?
that in years.
Yeah, starters and
Wasn't
that.
there sausage
yeah.
on there?
Yeah.
I definitely remember like a cherry.
Yeah,
Cherry.
Cherry
Guys, you
was
got to bring that
definitely on
back.
there. Yeah, we
You
do.
guys
It was
got
in that in
cherry
the
too.
foil, in the foil melon, innit?
The foil
then-
was it?
Oh,
Was it
yeah,
Foil
grapefruit?
fruit,
orange.
the
No?
melon.
Orange.
It was a melon.
Some people had grapefruit.
Grapefruit,
Sometimes
yeah.
orange.
It was orange.
But you can't waste the
They
orange,
had that
man.
in church,
You can't waste the
though.
orange.
All the time. Every table, we
Yeah.
had like a function.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Every table had those two cocktail
Yeah,
grapefruit things.
it'll line your stomach well though. Like after you eat one of them, where you can curry goat, oxtail, everything
Ready.
go down.
You know
And the
what?
peanuts.
Oh, peanuts, yeah.
Bowl.
After every Christmas and that, peanuts.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
You know one thing, yeah, I feel like I was quite snobbish about is like curry goats at certain functions. Don't you feel like
Yeah.
sometimes you can look at it and you go, oh, that's gonna run my belly?
I don't know, you
Like,
know,
there's
like,
certain curry goats, well, how you look at it.
Depends. Yeah, I hear what you're saying.
Do you know
I
what
hear what you're saying. Yeah. I look with my eyes. I see. If it's not looking right,
I know what you
looking
mean.
all
With
dry
curry
and
goat,
big.
like that's the only
Looking
thing
all
I feel a
dry.
bit
You
like,
see-
oh, it's a
you
bit.
see
Like
more
it was made
gravy
2
than
years
meat.
ago, innit? Like it was made yesterday.
Yeah.
It's not fresh. I know the one, Jenna. Trust me, you can tell. You can't.
True.
With curry goat,
With
yeah.
curry goat,
When you cook curry goat, you
Yeah.
can tell if it's fresh or not.
Yeah.
I don't know about you, yeah, but I didn't feel comfortable eating the curry goat in front of everybody.
Is
So I
it?
just went, foil that up, bring that home, bam, dive into
Boy,
that.
you're good to be foiling up curry goat, boy. Best spillages. Oh, in the container.
In the container, but there was a routine. There was
You need about 5 plates of curry
listen,
goat.
yeah,
Oh, the
five,
plate
five
thing.
plastic plates underneath, five
Yeah.
on top,
Yeah.
5 on top with foil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the question is, curry goat with the bone or without the bone?
Come on, man.
That's the question.
I don't mind as long as
Is
it's
it?
nice.
It must with the bone.
It's for us, for the bone, man.
You have to have it with the bone,
You
man.
get me falling off the bone and that, but yeah.
Have
Got
to.
the coleslaw, white rice.
Always,
How did you get to this?
always,
Talking about curry
always.
goat.
Natural conversations.
Yeah, man.
Like growing up, who were like some chefs on TV that you looked up to or who inspired you, or you'd see like your grandma, your mum watching? I know for me it was Ready Steady Cook.
Oh,
Like
yeah, easily.
my grandma always watched that.
Listen, our grandma used to watch it? No, it's Ready to Cook. I can't remember.
I don't
Probably
remember.
did.
My mum did. I remember seeing it on the TV, but my nan didn't really watch TV cooks. She used to cook herself.
Yeah, cook
Yeah.
herself. Yeah, I wouldn't say I've got someone I look up to in terms of cooking,
Yeah.
but I've got definitely people that inspire me.
Yeah, maybe not look
Mum,
up to,
I
but
think probably
inspire.
Mum, nan, definitely. I can't think of anyone that I would want
Mine's
to try to
my
be
family.
like. Yeah, I think my mum. I think mum and gran.
My
man.
cousin Carly.
But actually, do you know what? Uncles and aunties.
Yeah.
Like going to their house every Sunday and them cooking. That was like our first kind of like, you know,
Like, wow, this food's nice. I want to know how to
connection
make
with
this.
food, innit? That's
Yeah.
our first connection with food. So we didn't know about chefs them days. Like, you know what I'm saying? So
Definitely.
But
Auntie Janet, Uncle Tim, rest in peace.
yeah,
Yeah, man.
I think family, man.
definitely
That was definitely the first. But as you get older, you start to know about different chefs and that.
Yeah.
There's different styles. But I think definitely Ainsley's done his thing.
Ready Steady Cook. When you come home from school, that
Yeah.
was coming
Yeah,
on like
yeah,
1
yeah.
hour,
Yeah.
1 hour
That's
later.
pioneering, man.
Yeah, Ainsley's definitely done his thing. Pioneer of
That's the only one
black
I know.
chefs.
And
Yeah.
Supermarket Sweep. They're the only food
Yeah.
program.
Yeah.
Not cooking, but there's one.
Yeah.
To be honest, like growing up, like Ready Steady Cook was a big thing.
It was.
a
Was
big
it green
thing.
peppers and red peppers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mum used to always watch it.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Mum
saying.
used to always watch it. You know when you're
watch
cooking,
it, man.
it's like you actually watch it when you're cooking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the thing, yeah.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, man.
It's
Ainsley doing his thing. Big him up.
100%, man. I think that's why representation was so good. Seeing Ainsley and the platform that he got to,
Yeah.
like, was just like, wow. I think only when you got older you kind of really appreciate it.
Yeah,
It's
I
like
think
prime
so.
time.
Yeah.
He was on consistently as well. You know what I mean?
was.
He had personality. He
Yeah,
wasn't
it's
afraid to be
funny. It's
himself
funny.
as well. You get me? So
Rub it up, man.
Wrap it up, man.
There are memes on him, you know. Trust me. You seen the memes on
Yeah, enough.
Ainsley? Have you?
I haven't.
Memes.
He's
He's got bare memes, man. Rub up the meat.
and
Mad.
yeah, enough of them. It's crazy. Still, it's
So
crazy.
who would you say is the most competitive chef out of both of you?
I don't even call myself a chef, man.
Competitive.
But
What do you mean competitive?
Like who? Like like everyone's gonna love my cooking, or like, who's the better chef out of you two?
everyone always asks that
Yeah,
question.
it's like, what do you mean the better chef? Like,
Everyone's got their own styles, isn't it? Everyone's got their own
it's true.
styles.
It's true. I'm the better
Everyone's got their own
chef.
styles. Do you know
Or
what?
like your grandma must say, "Oh, I like the way how Sean does this, or Craig does this."
Do you know what we should do? We should do an exclusive, yeah, where we do a cook-off.
Cook off?
and
One
you-
podcast.
Yeah,
And then you taste the
Oh,
food.
I don't want to be
Yeah,
the judge
yeah.
there. Oh, I think you
man.
should call your grandma to do that one.
Trust me.
I don't think I've ever kind of like said or.
I don't think we ever compete.
Maybe we should,
Yeah.
we should cut that bit out.
Yeah.
Some.
No, it's cool, man.
We've
It's
got our
cool.
own styles, you know. Everyone, we're all like, both passionate about cooking, both
Yeah.
love cooking.
Yeah,
I think we just both love bringing people together with food, like we said,
yeah.
and seeing smiles on faces.
That's
Like
all
you'll be
about,
seeing
man.
that will happen to you.
Like me, 'cause I'm a competitive person. So when I'm making something,
I'm
Like,
very competitive.
I get
You've got a
so.
twin,
Yeah.
But does he cook? He says he don't
Oh,
cook.
he's not even in the mix when it comes to
Okay,
Is it?
no
cooking.
more.
My brother, anyway, he just wants to have the ladies cook for him. That's the kind
Okay.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay. It's old school like that.
Okay.
He thinks that the women should be cooking like
Yeah,
that.
that's what he
Wow,
thinks.
that's
Yeah.
another thing now.
Sorry to throw you under the bus, but that's what you think.
Oh, is it
Wow.
a thing? Why? He thinks he shouldn't be cooking.
I don't know where he gets that from because my dad can cook, my
Yeah.
mum can cook, and my dad's like, "Then you got to learn a few
Yeah,
recipes."
yeah,
Yeah, maybe he just can't be bothered.
He can't. And I think he knows that food
Nah, man,
he's
he's-
always going to
what's
be
his name?
catered for.
What's his name?
The curry.
The Kari, man. We have to fix up, man.
Listen, man, we have to bring you on.
Can't have
We're
that
going to
mindset.
bring you on. We're going to bring you to the studio and teach you how to cook.
Our nan, yeah, like, would shake us till we changed our ways. If that
Yeah.
was the case, she always
Not
taught
shake
her
us like that,
children.
guys. Yeah.
Do you know what I think? I think if my dad was Caribbean,
Yeah.
then he would know how to cook. I feel. Because
fair.
I feel like I've never met one Caribbean man who doesn't know how to cook. Even though my dad, he's Nigerian, but I'm just
Yeah,
saying,
yeah.
like, it's a thing of Caribbean men. I've never met one who can't
I
cook.
don't know why it is, you know. Why do you think that is great?
I think we're closeness to our mother.
Mother, yeah.
Closest to our mother, and always want to protect our mum, make sure our mum is safe and
Yeah.
not doing too much work.
Yeah, and help her out in the
So
kitchen.
helping,
I think,
yeah, so then
I think it
help
starts
them
off
in
with
the
helping out in the
kitchen.
kitchen. And
Yeah.
it doesn't even start off with just cooking, you know, just doing the chores,
Yeah.
peeling the potatoes, washing up.
Yeah, because mostly it might be a bit. I don't know if anyone else agrees with me over there in social media, like comments or whatever.
Yeah.
But like
Haters.
Caribbean men are, I don't know, we're a bit more emotional. I think we're, I don't know.
When it
maybe
comes to,
a
I think when it
certain
comes to
age-
our, obviously, mum,
yeah, when it comes to mum,
Yeah.
we're very connected emotionally. So if we see our mum doing too much work,
yeah, we want to
we
try and
wanna
get in there and help out.
kind of ease the load.
And I think with us as well, like our dad, like never cooked.
Yeah.
Our dad never cooked. You'd be
Never
surprised,
cooked.
man.
Is it?
Because I think it depends on your upbringing as well.
Yeah.
Like if you had things done for you growing up,
Yeah.
you're not gonna be on cooking
Yeah.
naturally, innit? But I think us seeing my mum always cook for my dad,
Yeah.
it kind of made her think, no, what, nah, man.
You know what's so funny about my upbringing? Like my dad, he always used to make comments like, "Oh, so yeah, you're a woman. Like you should do this." Now it used to annoy me because I had a twin brother, the same
Yeah.
age as me. So like,
yeah.
he wasn't saying that to my brother though. So when I got older, that was when my I had a bit more of a love for cooking, like in my later years in my life. But before, I was just like, just about cutting up the onions.
Listen, I can imagine it must be really tough on girls, like when they got obviously for dads and saying you should be in the kitchen, you know, cooking for your future husband and everything there.
He's probably watching this. He's gonna watch it like, why are you saying that? I didn't say you didn't say it, okay?
Did you feel that pressure though? As a
Like, it
girl?
wasn't pressure, but he definitely made a few comments there when he saw that I might have been a bit lazy about, I didn't want to do it. And he would say, oh, yeah, you should, you're a woman, like, you should want to do this. Like, he was never like a pressure thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
But probably because he's Nigerian, and the Nigerians, they got that culture with, like,
Yeah, I
men and
guess.
women.
Yeah.
It's mad, you know. 'Cause we're fathers now, innit? So, Craig, would you be like that with your daughter? Would you try to get her say if she wasn't on cooking? Would you say if she didn't want to cook?
Yeah, I would, you know.
Yeah?
I can't lie. Even if it was a son, I'll be on that.
Yeah.
I'll
Of
be on
course,
him.
of course,
If
of course.
a girl doesn't,
Of course, it doesn't
boy,
matter.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
If they weren't on cooking,
Yeah.
I'll be like, why are you not on doing something that's fundamental
mum does it.
in life?
Because mum does it.
Nah,
Dad
that's
does
lazy.
it.
But,
That's lazy.
Yeah.
but now that I'm an adult now,
Yeah.
like, I wish that I did enjoy cooking when I was younger.
Yeah.
But I feel like, well, I'm now going to go right back to tradition. I don't know. I feel like as a woman,
Yeah.
I should know how to do.
I think as a person, as a human,
Yeah, as a person,
man.
not just a woman, but yeah.
But I get what you mean.
Yeah, I
It's
get
a
what you mean.
nice trait to have as a woman, like, if you can
Yeah,
cook.
okay, fair
Of
enough.
course.
know
Yeah,
what I
yeah,
mean?
of course, of course.
Well, I'm men as well. I'm sorry.
Yeah, of course.
No, but why do you think as a woman? Why do
but,
Is it instinct maybe?
I think for the family, innit? Do
yeah.
you know what I mean? Look after the family and meals, so.
And I'm sure, like.
Or for yourself
Get
as
a bit
well, like.
personal, but
No, it's time to get
Go
personal.
on. Partners for the
Yeah, I
husbands.
just feel like I'm sure like a man would want a
Wifey
woman
material.
who knows how to cook. Yeah, wifey material. You know what I mean? It will boost up your wifey materialness.
It's true. It's true.
Yeah, of
You'll
course.
get more brownie points. So then
Yeah.
just add that to the list,
Exactly.
to the Insta bio.
Trust me, you know.
But I don't want no man that can't cook. Just saying.
Exactly. So these days, I think it's kind of hand in hand, or it's a bonus, I guess, if a man can cook. But as you said, the man needs to know how to cook.
Absolutely,
Yeah,
absolutely.
he ain't been cooking every day, but imagine if I'm ill at home and he can't even cook a quick soup for me.
Yeah, that's true.
Wow, he's watching this, man.
Very
He's
true.
thinking, I got to pick up my cooking game skills.
It's true.
He's probably
Because
watching
obviously
now.
back in the day, like obviously the mothers and the women, they might have been stay-at-home mums, but nowadays, you know, women are really like go-getters.
Yeah, times are changing.
Get me? Times are fully changing. A lot of the times, the women are the breadwinners
Yeah.
at the moment. So hand in hand, I think it's whatever works best for the relationship. I think, man.
Yeah,
In the
definitely.
future, I can definitely see myself having a private chef.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Really? I can't.
I'd love to be a private chef. I think they're sick.
Like I bear the skills. I can cook, but I would love to.
Would
have
you have a
chef.
private chef, Sean?
I would love to have that.
Would I have a private
Yeah.
chef? Nah.
Nah, I
don't,
can't, man.
I don't need to.
Yeah, you guys don't need to, but I love being cooked for.
I hear that.
What your friend Joyce? She's a private chef, isn't it?
Yeah. She done my
Yeah.
birthday. Yeah, my missus got for my birthday. Yeah, she was amazing. Big up Chef Joyce.
Big
Big
up
her up, man.
Joyce.
Trust me.
Yeah, man. Big her up, man.
I'd love to do private chefing.
Yeah.
I'd love to do it, man.
Mm-hmm.
I need to get some tips off her, man.
Or what our children,
I
innit?
think I'll definitely get my son Leo to be cooking. I think he's already started already.
Mm-hmm.
Not started cooking yet. He's only 18 months, yeah, but he's always picking up our book
Yeah.
and looking at the recipes and like,
yeah.
And he knows that his dad
Yeah.
and his uncle are involved in food.
Yeah.
So every time he picks up the book, he's like, Daddy, uncle. Like, he points at it. So that's another example of representation.
Yeah, they're gonna have a big
You know what I
inspiration
mean?
when
So,
cooking. So
there's little kids at that young age just seeing someone that looks like them,
Yeah.
being able to create things like that. So
Wow.
it's amazing.
That's deep, man. To know, how does that make you feel?
For pro proud, man. Because listen, it's like he's just flicking through it, like he just knows. And when you do something every day,
yeah.
it's like wow, like it's like yeah, just get used to it. And imagine this each year he gets older and older.
Start reading it. He's gonna
Start
know all the
reading it.
recipes.
Yeah, he is, man. Trust me, I know.
It's
I'm not gonna push. I'm not gonna force it. I'm gonna do it organically.
Yeah.
I've noticed with my son, not even children in general, when you do things around them, they just naturally just do it.
Yeah.
So the other day I was in the park, I was trying to get him to kick the ball, kick the football, but he wouldn't do it. I was trying to tell him kick the ball. He wouldn't do it, but he saw me kicking it,
Yeah.
and he just started doing it.
Oh.
So you know what I mean? That's children.
But
Like,
that also goes to show, like, even the things that you don't,
aware of you're doing. Yeah,
not aware you're doing, he picks
absolutely.
up.
Subconsciously, yeah.
And even more, like you said, because you're not telling him to do something,
Exactly.
he's seen you
He's
do it.
seen things.
So even if, like, sometimes I might be driving,
Yeah.
the girl's home,
Yeah.
I'm probably cussing that man next to me.
You don't think about them things, you know. Sometimes you're having an argument with the missus or something.
Yeah,
or,
yeah, it's true.
You know what I'm saying?
It's true. It's true, man.
They do little things. They know what you're doing.
Yeah, it's true.
Like they'll try to cry or they'll try to block it.
Oh,
They'll try to
it's
block
true.
it.
It's true.
Yeah.
Oh, fam, it's
mad.
so true.
It's
It's so
mad.
true.
It's
I
mad.
think and that's a good way, I guess, to bring balance in your life as well.
Yeah.
Sometimes, you know, when you're spiraling into a place where you shouldn't really be going,
Yeah.
you're unaware that you're going to that
Unaware,
place.
yeah.
So I guess they're kind of that pivot
Yeah.
to know you're going to down the wrong way.
It's true.
So I think big up the babies then, man.
Yeah, man. Definitely inspire us in what we're doing in our business to
Yeah,
go
man.
even harder, to leave legacies. And yeah, you got that all to come soon. Where's that?
No pressure, no pressures
No
out
pressure,
here.
no pressure.
No
No
pressure.
pressure, man.
I
But
think
yeah.
when having our children as well, as well as when we were always kind of connected to the younger generation
Yeah.
of like chefs and people in general, because we used to go to schools a lot, doing like cooking classes a
Yeah.
lot,
Yeah.
all the time, and we loved it, man. I think not all the kids like love food or
Yeah.
wanted to be chefs, but they connected with, you know, food from home. Mum
Yeah.
used to cook this for me, you know, so they were connected to that for sure. So I think it's more so about showing them that you can definitely do whatever you want to do. Literally, it could be anything. It could be anything. So when they see people like us,
Definitely, you've definitely inspired, and you're still inspiring. You know, two brothers working together.
yeah,
Your brand is expanding. You've got your books.
trying, man.
Yeah, man.
You're doing great, guys.
Definitely. I mean, that's why we've done our crowdfunding campaign for the Flavour Festival. It's basically to inspire the next generation
Yeah.
to underrepresented chefs that look like us. Food, you could not just chefs, you know, foodies, food eaters like yourself, like just to give them like hope, you know.
Yeah, because people think like, you know, what we're doing now,
Yeah.
you know, it's just kind of just come out of the blue.
Yeah.
It's not, man. So much work. People talk about 40 hours a week.
Yeah.
Do at work. Listen, if I counted the hours that we do, like, and I do per week,
100 plus.
Listen, I
100
can't
plus
count now.
easy. Even when I'm sleeping, I'm working.
Listen, you can't. It's like we're never emotionally out of it. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
maybe physically out of it, but it's like
Mentally, always there.
post that. But it's always a good time, good to switch off.
Mm.
You know, for balance of life and stuff like that, family.
You have to, man, because
Yeah.
once Mrs. starts on, yo, like, Craig,
Yeah.
like, listen, yeah, like, if I hear one more recipe, if I hear one more, like, social media post,
Yeah.
listen, You're sleeping on the sofa. And it's real. Sometimes you need to hear that, man. You need to hear that, man.
It's true, because sometimes you can kind of be like overworking.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, because when you see your baby, it's like
when it's
you go
perfect
even
for you.
harder. Like, you know what I mean? But I think as the years gone by, we kind of just learned to balance and stuff and kind of delegate stuff as well to make things easier. So maybe Craig will take a few days off and then I'll cover, vice versa. So yeah.
And I just want to touch more on the inspiration side. Like for me, even when I came to your book launch, and I saw you guys there, and I said to myself, "Oh, I would love to do something with them one day." And look, 3 years later, I'm here.
It's mad.
So guys,
See,
speak it into existence. Anything is possible.
It's true.
You put the work in, those like, you get me? Ollie showed you something.
Yeah, it was
Ollie.
Ollie.
Ollie showed you. Yeah.
That's why I said
Showed
I'm a
us,
post.
And as soon as you saw your stuff, with that, got the X Factor.
Yeah.
The X Factor. I
thanks.
thought,
Definitely.
something different that we haven't really seen.
Yeah.
Like you said, no one ever tries the food.
So I think as well, like it's so easy to see other people what they're doing on social media and copy them.
Yeah.
So easy.
It is. And not just copy them. I think just naturally being inspired to do what they want to do.
Yeah. Which is fair enough.
Yeah.
But you're not going to be noticed to have the X factor if you're doing exactly
the same thing
as X, Y, and Z. Do you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? So if you really want to kind of stand out, if you really want to make your mark on the industry, food industry, whatever industry you're in, you kind of have to be yourself, number one.
Yeah.
And bring something that's other people are not. And being yourself is doing that anyway.
Yeah.
You know, once you're yourself, no one else can be you. No one else can bring what you can do. So
I think like you say, having that niche as well. Having that niche, that you've got, like you said, no one else has got. I think it's similar to when we first started as well.
Yeah.
Like we brought out something that no one else was doing.
Yeah.
Like doing Caribbean food, showing you how to cook it. I mean, there was a lot of like other things like Tasty, BuzzFeed doing different kind of food, but nothing meals like Afro-Caribbean meals that you can make.
Yeah.
So that's what was something that stood out.
Two brothers.
Do you know what I mean?
nice.
Brothers as well.
I think that I think the brothers
The brothers thing,
the
definitely.
brothers you had the Caribbean aunties on YouTube talking in patois, but no one understood, so we were just churning out.
You know what, bro?
content,
in the beginning, no one knew we were brothers. We never really showed our face in the beginning.
Yeah, it's true.
Like people just saw two black hands.
Yeah.
First thing they thought, you can definitely cook.
Yeah.
They're seasoning it, their food, they're washing it. Yeah, man, I can dig this.
Yeah, you can relate, innit?
But
And when people ask me, what's it like? What are they like going Craig and Sean? I always say it's like working with your two cousins or cousins. Like, they're just cool.
Yeah. And the thing is, mad. I'm glad you said that. It's good to hear that actually, because you don't know how. Me and Craig won't know how we are to work together.
So true.
Unless someone says it.
So true. So true, man. I think that's why it's so important to us to giving back. That's why we're doing the internship scheme for the young underrepresented chefs. Because when we were growing up, we saw the Ainsleys, but then apart from that, we didn't really see that much representation.
Yeah.
Not just in food, but just in general. Really, we were either like the jokers or the you know what I mean, the jokers or the robbers or like just the Caribbean people or just you know what I mean, the people that do food of their origin rather than entrepreneurial, rather than wise, rather than smart. You know what I mean, intellectual people. So that's what we really want to hone and encourage with people. You know what I'm saying?
So right now we actually got obviously our studio here. We're going to be doing an internship with 3 11 to 16-year-olds.
Yeah.
So basically just teaching them food styling skills, recipe development, food editing as well. So it's basically just giving them the skills that we've learned over the years.
And food styling is a hard thing.
Yeah, man. I see you trying though.
Yeah.
They're not trying, doing well.
Do you know how hard I find it to place things?
You can do it, man. You learn with us. You learn with us as well.
Practice makes perfect, man.
Even for the books as well, we've got 2 books. That's been a journey from the first book to being published, working with actual professional food stylists and just seeing how they do it. We've learned so much, so we can definitely help you out with that.
Okay. Have you got a top tip for food styling? Like, did you give 1 tip each when it comes to plating, styling the food?
I think do what's natural and then look at the detail.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would say just to kind of portion the sides, the food side, portion the food kind of equal.
Okay.
If you know what I mean,
Yeah.
to make it nice and packed and compact.
Yeah.
It kind of depends what you're looking for. If you're looking for like a because cookbook photos are different to Instagram, social media.
Yeah.
So if you notice, like if you see our stuff in our book compared to the social media, there's two different audiences. So I think it's more of a natural look in a cookbook, and on Instagram it's more of a packed, kind of like compound, loads of food, like food porn kind of thing.
Yeah.
Whereas in book you don't really see that in books, like.
No.
But yeah, I guess it's balance.
Yeah, it's balanced, more delicate.
Yeah.
What about you, Zoe? Anyone like starting up
Yeah.
in the food game?
Yeah.
How do you build that confidence? Because I see your confidence and it's sky high.
Yeah.
I think your confidence stems from you need to first of all enjoy it. If you don't enjoy it, then it's gonna come across stiff.
Yeah.
And you need to not care too much about what people think.
Yeah.
For sure.
Because that is a big that affects you.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Like it's taken me time to get this confidence.
Yeah.
Because I would say I'm like a confident shy person.
Yeah.
But then when I'm in the food world, it's just like, oh hi, I feel good.
Yeah.
That actually sounds like me, you know. Because I think growing up I've been a bit shy, but I've kind of found my thing.
Yeah.
And like when it comes to food, I'm just confident with it and like food.
Yeah. You'd be surprised as well, the people, like, you'd be
Yeah.
surprised. You see people online, you think they're confident, but
Yeah.
they're really shy or
Yeah.
they really have had to overcome something for them to be doing what they're doing right now.
Definitely.
So
Yeah.
Definitely.
just because you're feeling that way, don't think you have to stop. You know what I mean? Keep pressing, man.
Just find that passion, you know, that goal, that passion in life that you love, and that will kind of just make you get to the next level in life, you know.
And also as well, like if you look on YouTube, there is a video about everything. So if you're thinking something, there's an audience who wants to watch it.
Yeah.
Trust me,
So
there is.
and even if you're starting your first videos, don't overthink it about the quality of it because it will get better. Your first video will always be, you look back and think, oh, but it's all about starting.
Absolutely.
Just do it.
Just do it, guys. That's it.
Just do it.
Recipe of the day, what are we saying?
The recipe of the podcast today, because it's all about kids internship, thought we'll bring something different. So it's like a vegan spaghetti bolognese.
Okay.
Some meatless mince.
Meatless mince. Seasoned to perfection.
Seasoned. Listen, we used to always have bolognese in a week, but this is like something different. So
Let's go.
make sure you season
I'm
it.
very happy you guys said meatless mince and you didn't call it beef. Because you know how the vegan community like to do this and plant-based, calling stuff that's not.
Yeah. I get you.
So I'm happy
Chicken,
you
quote.
said
chicken,
meatless
quote,
meat.
unquote.
You're gonna love it, man. You're gonna love it, man. Trust me.
Is it hot?
I feel like this is a dish that you used to get out of school club.
No, I hate cold food. I can't name food. I can't drink drinks that are not cold.
Yeah.
And I can't eat foods that are not hot.
Oh, I thought as a foodie, I've had so much cold food.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, guys. So this is like a little quick rustle up recipe of the podcast. So it's meatless mince.
Okay.
Oh,
Get me?
Good.
Seasoned up, you know what I'm saying?
Mince
Thank
looks exactly
you.
like beef. No,
but it's
signature.
not, right?
Signature Ting. Oh god.
Do you have like a special ingredient for when you're making like tomato sauces? Like 'cause some people, one person I met, he adds a cinnamon stick.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
Oh wow. Interesting.
That's it. This is like a basic thing, isn't it? So
Thank you.
I just used the meatless mince. Meatless mince, seasoned with a bit of all-purpose, chili, got some Scotch bonnet in there. Wait, don't worry. Yeah. So yeah, whole meal. This is whole wheat pasta.
Whole wheat pasta.
Whole wheat, yeah.
Feeling the sauce still.
Yeah. So the sauce is chopped tomatoes. So I don't use no. I didn't say no names, but create my own sauce.
Oh,
Chopped
so you
tomatoes,
didn't use tin?
seasonings. Yeah, tin. Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. But yeah, man.
What
It's
other,
easy.
what other seasoning is this? It doesn't.
All-purpose, mixed herbs,
There's something in there.
chili, Scotch bonnet,
There's something else in there.
garlic.
No, something. Maybe it's the mince that tastes different.
The mince was made out of is it pea protein? You're saying, yeah.
That's what it is then. I think the pea protein gives it another flavour.
So you guys
Definitely.
prefer? You prefer the vegan mince or no mince?
Honestly, I had spaghetti bolognese last week actually, just because I haven't had it for ages and I had a bit of nostalgia. But this actually tastes better. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie.
It's all about how you cook it, man.
It's all about how because this
Professional eaters about to speak now.
this tastes good. No complaints. I'm happy with my food, but When it comes to vegan food, I stay away from meat substitutes.
I hear that.
I'm more of like a plant-based, as in like,
Yeah,
give me my vegetables that are roasted or seasoned.
I hear that.
No, I don't really like. I don't.
Yeah,
Well, it's not I don't like.
natural
They can make it taste nice, but I will just try to stay away from it.
Yeah, I hear that.
I want the real thing.
Same here, you know. I can't lie. I'm more into the. I don't stay away from this, but I would prefer the more vegetable, natural vegetables, and kind of like experimenting with that. But I am a fan of meatless mince.
Yeah.
I can't lie. That's one of the substitutes I actually like. But when it comes to meatless chicken and like all of that, I'm not
think-
really the biggest fan.
My go-to, like if I want a meat fix that's not meat, I'll say mushrooms. And I find that really easy.
Definitely.
Like one of my go-tos would,
Like meaty and
Yeah.
fleshy, innit? Great substitute.
like you know how you make garlic butter prawns. I like doing that to mushrooms.
Okay.
Nice.
Tastes quite nice.
Any type of mushroom or? Well, there's different
Well,
types.
with me, anyone that's available in
Yeah,
the
I hear that.
supermarket.
No, listen.
What's types of it, man? I bought some the other day. You know those really big ones.
Oyster?
Oyster.
Portobello?
Yeah, oyster.
What's that?
They're proper like meaty, like just like meat, bro.
This is good. Well, guys,
Yeah, guys.
we're about to sign out.
Yeah. So guys, the recipe will be down below. So yeah, man, vegan mince, meatless, something different. You see, bro.
Very
So,
good.
Don't forget big portions always when you.
Big up, guys. Take care.
Bye.
See you
Take
soon.
care.